Twitter
No,
has scams on
no,
it.
but you
Do you
know
blame
that.
Elon?
No, but you know that's a regulated activity. So if they're securities offerings, i.e., they're soliciting investors,
Yeah. Okay.
then they
Okay.
have to be
So
registered with the SEC under a
no,
Form D.
absolutely, absolutely.
And
But on a discussion forum, if a new meme coin comes out or some
meme
cryptocurrencies
coin,
doing,
this is 15 years ago. You said
no, I'm saying how is that different than somebody doing a crypto
no,
thing
but a
on Twitter?
Ponzi. This is before crypto, right? So this is
Right.
a
Exactly.
Ponzi that was a.
It was
Were
before
they
crypto.
offering shares? What were they offering?
Yeah, it was right after the Great Recession too. I mean, a lot of
I don't
Americans
know.
had
These
lost their
weren't my
home. I mean,
companies.
they were
You
struggling.
realize these weren't my companies.
Yeah,
These
I
were
know, but
advertisers
if you're promoting securities offering, that's a regulated field. If you're
promoting or selling ad space.
selling ad space, that's a regulated field.
So if somebody buys an automated ad on X and they find out later that it's a security and it should have been regulated, are they going to come after
Yours
X
was
and
automated.
arrest?
Yeah, so if you're involved in any activity, that's why these websites they won't do securities offering and they won't do financial adverts unless it's from somebody where they can
But this
verify
was
that
in
it's actually.
2003 and 2004
Yeah,
and
but securities
2005.
laws have been around since 1933.
Right, right. But we were selling advertising. We were selling banner ads. We didn't
Okay.
vet every single
To,
banner
to,
ad.
to be fair,
How were we supposed to do
yeah,
that?
banner ads would in those days. To be fair, I want to be impartial. Would have been probably a bit more complicated in terms of there's
That's
lots of.
all it was. It was banner ads, and then there are people posting themselves in the message board. It was a IPBBB message board, similar to any forum you go to, posting whatever investment they were running, and then people could say, "Oh, this is a scam." They could do due diligence. That was it. Now, the people that lost money were people that were reading those forum posts. It wasn't from us. We didn't run any investment. We didn't promote any investment. We
Yeah, you
sold
never
banner
got your
ads.
hands dirty. You were very smart. Plausible deniability. It's a good thing.
Well, I mean, like, you can go after any
So
website.
just
Every
just to be
website.
clear, right? So
it-
they were doing Ponzi scheme securities offering. You operated a forum, and then you allowed for some kind of retargeting advert or something that you made money from, but they were placing the ad.
So,
Is
so,
that
so we,
correct?
we,
Or
we we operated the forum, and people would post within the forum, like in every message, every forum thread, they would post whatever they're running. We also sold banner ads. It was an automated process. People could say, "Oh,
uh,
I want this banner ad. I'm uploading
got
it for
got
this
you.
many
And
days."
were the banner ads like direct promotions to the Ponzi schemes, or it was advertising other stuff?
I mean, we sold banner ads to tens of thousands of companies. Could some of them have been directly to a Ponzi scheme? Maybe. I don't know.
Were any
Yeah,
of them
but
porn companies?
yeah. So you would if someone was selling a security and it turned out to be a Ponzi scheme, and you were profiting from selling the advert, that is an issue. You have to be registered. You have to be
But no,
regulated.
but here's the thing. So Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act says that a third party platform is not liable for the advertisements placed on it or the content placed on that
Yeah,
third
but
party website.
there's an exemption when you go to securities laws. So if you're selling
Is
actual
there?
security,
I'd love for you to send me that, and
of
please
course
do if you have something.
you can't make a securities offering without following the SEC's guide process, and it has to
Well,
be a
okay, so
registered.
so I mean I don't know. Maybe I messed up there. Okay, so but I didn't get charged with a crime, and I've moved on. This was like I said. This was
Did did the
2016.
SEC did you have any SEC investigation or you didn't?
No, it was Homeland Security, and when we agreed, they promised not to have any other government agency come after us for anything, like anything related to it.
So Brian,
Now,
I've just been sent this, and I just want your.
I
This is
really got to go, so just a second, okay? Just whatever the last question.
okay. So it says this is from is you having an engagement with someone called Tawila, and she said, "I don't want to talk to you. Your Ponzi scheme cost my widowed sister a loss of 8,000. The government could only refund her 4,000 out of the 12,000 she thought was an investment in a 401k. They
Yes, this
sold
is
their
a fake
properties."
tweet. This was either a person. I don't know if this exists. That the account doesn't
It
exist
exists.
anymore. I looked
It's
into
in
it,
the
but
archive.
if
I can
it
give you
did
the archive
exist,
link.
if it did exist, it was an outright lie, and I can guarantee that, and no serious person will ever come forward and say that I scammed them in a Ponzi scheme because there's no Ponzi scheme, no investment that I ever ran in my life, and if there was, I would be in prison right now.
Who's making the website for tips and for people to put their stories in?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can we
So
get Ed
this web,
here? Can
so
Ed
Dr.
come?
Simon, I want Dr. Simon to just confirm this. So Dr. Simon, can you give Brian the evidence of this forum question he's asking? Because I think that is the one where most of us have gotten
Yes, I
or
will.
got.
I will look it up. I will look it up. I
You won't.
screenshot
You
it.
don't
So
have it because I don't think it existed. Because, or
I'm
you don't
talking
want me
about.
to see the whole
I
context. Just like, okay, so
I have
Simon,
it.
did you see my video today? The video where you said I stole domain names? And then I pointed out the fact that if you actually went to the site, which you didn't provide the link to, you would see that the guy that claimed that I stole the domain names said, oh no, we worked it out. You didn't steal the domain names or something along those lines, and that it was a misunderstanding. Do you remember that? Did you watch the video or no? You retweeted it.
I don't watch your videos, but it was he
Okay,
wasn't the
okay, well,
only one who
maybe
was
you should
claiming you
watch
stole
it.
something
Maybe
from
you
him.
should
You know.
watch it before you post misinformation next time, okay?
Wait,
Maybe
I'm
maybe you're just
confused.
selective. You know, I came up with like thousands of evidence. You pick one out and you say like, oh, maybe this was
Thousands
a
of
bit different.
I could tear down every single thing that you said. You said that I bought bidfight.com. Bidfight was
Why didn't you do
a
it?
Bidfight you said that I scammed somebody with Bidfight. Bidfight I sold in 2011. The alleged crime or the scam happened in 2012 after I sold it to a new owner. You can check that too. I'd be happy to post some
Yeah. Did you
information
have a
showing that I
profit share?
sold it.
You have a profit sharing agreement with that new owner?
No.
Well, that's what I would do if you want to,
All
if
right,
it's
guys, I
valuable
gotta
enough
go.
not
It's
to
been a
park.
pleasure, Simon. I
Can
think I
Ed
need to
come?
do
Can Ed
You
some
running
Krassenstein
more
away,
come?
Brian?
research next time.
Brian, can Ed
But I
come?
appreciate so
Brian, you
much.
don't got to go.
Thank
You're
you.
not a busy guy. You're not a
Brian,
Yeah,
busy
you
guy,
don't have
Brian.
to
You
go
don't
to
got
the
to
Ed.
go.
office. Come
I'm
on.
going to eat dinner with my family right now, so have fun. Have fun.
So last question,
Conspiracy
last question,
theory.
Brian, before you go. Do
All right,
you
final.
just last question. Do you currently own or have in your possession any porn related or underage teen related websites currently?
Teen underage related websites. I've never owned any
Deflecting.
website
It was a
that was
very
related to.
specific question. He said, "Do
Look,
you
okay,
own
I'm
any
going to answer
adult
it. I'm going to answer it.
entertainment
Number one,
websites or domain
let me
names?"
finish my answer.
Every
Number one,
single
I've never
time.
run a porn site in my life. Number two, I've never run any sort of domain with any adult content on it in my life.
Yeah, I don't
Brian,
Never.
make
why
the
was
bet.
horny
No, I
naked
just
teen
ship the
registered under you,
precursors.
Brian? Brian,
I
why was
just
horny naked teen
explained it.
registered under you, dude?
I
Your
just
email was
explained it
your
because it.
email was on it, dude. Yeah, no adult
So
porn
you weren't
websites, but
in
it looked like
here.
a
You
kiddie
weren't
porn
in here
one.
when I
Ryan,
explained everything,
Brian,
were you?
why is your
Listen, I
email
gotta
on
go.
that
I can't
website?
talk much
Why is it on
longer.
there?
No, clear your name, bro.
Oh
Al,
my
You gotta
God, this
clear
is
your name. This is more
ridiculous.
important.
Brian, why is it on there? Explain it.
uh,
Oh my God. Okay, get Ed in here.
why
Clear
am
your
I
Seriously,
gonna
name,
you're
bro.
talk when
being
you're talking
you're
over me?
being ridiculous.
Brian, I did invite Ed. He came on for like 5 seconds and then dropped. So I'm assuming he's in the tunnels. So Ed, you're welcome to come up. I invited them both. So Ed, yeah, please can you come out of the
Brian,
tunnels
your bro
and
left you
come up?
hanging. You believe that?
All right, so it was a pleasure, guys. If you have any questions, I'll do a space
Hold
later.
on,
That's
before
a
you
I
leave,
lie.
gotta
bro. Fresh,
go.
Fresh
It
about
was
to expose
20
you.
minutes
Stay
ago. I
here.
had to go.
Stay here. Let Fresh expose you. Fresh and fit. Let them expose you before you dip.
I already said everything I had to say. You guys are making
No, but
things out
Brian,
of
you didn't
nothing.
answer my
I own
question. You
domain
didn't
names
answer
that
my
I
question.
dropped.
No, but Brian, you didn't answer my question. I said, do you currently own any domain
Yes,
that is
I think I own one domain name. I think it's porn4.us. That's the only one I think I own.
That's the best one, huh?
It still leads to cam girls, by the way.
And it's null rooted. It goes to nothing as far as I'm aware. And the only reason I own it is because I never deleted it. It just got renewed. Who cares?
Right.
Hey,
It
Isn't
has
that
Brian,
gone to
funny?
Brian,
Isn't that
Brian,
nothing.
what's the
funny?
Brian.
website? Porn? What's the website? This is the first time I'm ever typing in a porn in Google. Porn what? Porn what? What's your
I'm
website?
not gonna amuse
Porn4.us.
you guys. Big deal.
Porn for
I own an
Dot
adult porn
.us.
domain name. Oh
Yeah,
wow,
Brian. Hey,
people.
Brian. Can I
Brian. Why
buy
do
it? Is it for
Brian?
sale?
Hey,
Solomon,
Brian.
it's a
What do you have to
trap. It's a
pay?
trap. Don't put it on there.
Brian,
Okay, I
why do you
won't.
talk about Andrew Tate
How
trafficking
much is
people when
it?
you
Can
own
I
like
buy
10
it?
porn
Is it for sale?
domain names, Brian?
Let's talk business, Brian.
Why do
They're
you
all
talk about
10.
Andrew Tate when you own 10 porn domain names at least? It's
Oh
kind of
my god,
hypocritical.
I used to
Kind of
own porn
hypocritical,
domain
Brian.
names. Wow, that's such a
Underage
Good
kids,
crime.
thing
bro.
that
Maybe I
last
should
one
just go
leads
to
to
prison.
cam
Right? Should
girls
I just go
too.
to prison right
Brian,
now?
what is the 12 to 15 porn site you owned with your email on it? What is that?
It was I already explained all this. You came in late. It was a
Brian,
typo.
expect a knock on your
Why don't
door
you
in
let me
Fort
finish?
Myers with
Why
a
do you talk
fucking
over me?
package, dude. I will show up at your house and grill your ass on this shit. You
Come on,
understand
come
that?
on. I'll call the cops on you, dude.
Oh yeah, very predictable. Seriously, but yeah, I'm gonna show up to your house, Brian, and I will ask you about this stuff. I'll have everything printed out, and we're gonna put it on Twitter, and I'm gonna interview you in person. You down for that?
Oh, you think so? You think you're gonna show up at my house? Go ahead, try.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna impersonate your brother, and I'm gonna sneak into your
All right.
gate. You
Well, I
understand
will
that?
do a space when I have time and answer
No,
some
no, 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 no,
questions.
no. It's gonna be in person. We're not doing a space, Brian.
Nope, it's not. It's not going to be
Oh
in
yeah,
person.
it is.
I know
Yeah, it
you
is.
love me
Mm-hmm.
and you can't get enough of me, but no, it's not going to be in person.
Brian, I'm just trying to understand your argument. So your argument essentially is I only make the precursors, I don't manufacture the fentanyl. Is that
What a
your argument you're
fucking
making?
faggot. He just fucking left.
All right, I had my fun. Thank you for good.